I have been with Healthcare Partners for probably 2 years, and my experience has been absolutely terrific. When I go to a specialist, my records follow me. There's no need to actually provide any additional information. They know what's happened in my primary care doctor's office.
Become a healthcare partner today. Medicare open enrollment starts October 15 and ends December 7. Learn more about how you can become a healthcare partner at hcpnv.com.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444.
Tonight on News 46, several people are arrested for drug-related crimes. The Pahrump Valley Cruisers need new members, and Jack Sanders is the guest speaker at the museum. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, January 15, 2014. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. Well, 5 people have been arrested by deputies for drug-related crimes.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office has arrested 5 people in connection to drug-related crimes. Arrested were a 38-year-old J.R. Smith, 36-year-old Christopher Buddy, 32-year-old Jennifer Benedict, 36-year-old Jack Gallego, 40-year-old Ricky Richardson. According to the press release, the Nye County Sheriff's Office street crimes units began investigating a business burglary at Home Depot. They conducted a search warrant at 1480 West Wilson Road, where they located multiple stolen items which were recovered, as well as narcotics, dangerous weapons, firearms, and drug paraphernalia. The investigation showed that all the aforementioned individuals conspired to sell or transfer stolen property primarily to support their various narcotics habits, being heroin or methamphetamine, according to the report. Based on the evidence, Gallego and Richardson were the primary suspects, and Biddy and Benedict were co-conspirators. Smith was arrested because of an outstanding failure to appear warrant. For a DUI, Benedict was arrested at the scene due to various prescription pills which were not prescribed to her. These people were arrested and taken into custody for burglary, conspiracy to commit burglary, grand larceny, transfer or possession of stolen property, as well as various drug charges. Although much of the property from the burglaries were recovered, there are still items that are still withstanding. The investigation is continuing. If you have any information related to this crime, you're urged to contact the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 751-7000. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, the Pahrump Valley Cruisers say that this spring's car show may be their last if they don't get new members soon.
26th, we're going to have it. Vendors will start coming at 7 a.m. 6 a.m. Cars can start registering at 7 a.m. Open to the public 8 to 4 p.m. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And you're looking for some other people to get involved now with the Valley Cruisers. This is a huge car show that you guys always have, but you're looking for new members. Why?
Well, number one is that we're looking for new members that can give us a different outlook on things that we're doing that might be able to help us. It will make it a lot easier for us to put on an event, which is an enormous amount of time and effort. And so the more new members we get, it will make our jobs a little bit easier. And it is the only event that we put on for the year, and all the monies that we make off of that car show go to the kids in Pahrump.
Yeah. Last year was about $6,000, and it's a car club, but you do not have to have an old classic car or anything like that to become a member. You just like cars.
There you go. So you don't have to have a new, an older car. You can have a newer car. You can just get involved in general.
Just you know, that you like cars and you like kids and you want to help the community. And when we're afraid that, you know, that if things don't change, this might be the last car show. And we've had 19 straight, and we'd hate to see it end. And but we really need help and new people.
How can people get involved and also find out about the car show to enter, to attend?
They can call either myself or they can call Chuck. My phone number is area code 775-727-6987.
Mine's 775-513-1466. And we have flyers out about the car show in several businesses. They can call either one of us and we'll mail them one. We'll make sure that they get one if they want one.
Acetaminophen is often used in pain medications with opiates, such as hydrocodone, which is Percocet, hydrocodone, Vicodin, and Tylenol with codeine. These are called combination drugs, and the Food and Drug Administration is asking doctors to stop prescribing those that have more than 325 milligrams of acetaminophen per dose. The FDA says no data shows that taking more than 325 milligrams provides enough benefit to outweigh the risk of liver damage. Many consumers are often unaware that many products, both prescription and over-the-counter, contain acetaminophen, making it easy to accidentally take too much. Well, the federal officials have filed a complaint against Walmart for allegedly retaliating against workers who staged Black Friday protests in 2012. The National Labor Relations Board, which protects the rights of workers who organize for better working conditions. The complaint was filed Tuesday and circulated Wednesday by union representatives. Details times when Walmart allegedly illegally threatened reprisal against workers who protested on November 22, 2012, both on national television and to employees directly. Well, when it comes to technology, there's so many new things at your fingertips. Marty Saltz discussed some new phone apps that could help you get healthier.
How your cell phone can keep you healthy. Next on Prescription Health.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Albertsons. You're in for something fresh.
Well, when it comes to your phone, do you suffer from app overload? While there may be some you can do without, we want you to know about 7 apps that could benefit your health. Marty Saltz reports.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
You text, you download, you play. But did you know the apps on your phone can improve your health?
Hello?
Johnson & Johnson recently launched the free app Care for Today Mobile Health Manager to remind patients when to take their meds.
Approximately 50% of patients who are living with chronic illness don't take their medications as prescribed.
Users enter their daily drugs and doses, and the app sends a reminder. Caregivers can also receive an alert if a dose is missed. Another app, the American Heart Association's Pocket First Aid and CPR, walks you through common first aid scenarios like choking, burns, and bites. Simple Symptom Tracker lets people with chronic diseases record their symptoms and drug side effects. AVA, developed by doctors at Stanford, helps cancer patients keep track of their appointments, procedures, and treatments.
Serve it to me.
The American Academy of Pediatrics, KidsDoc, helps parents analyze their child's symptoms and decide when to seek emergency help. If you're looking for fitness motivation, GymPact lets you make a deal with other users. If you live up to your goal, you make money. If you don't, you pay. And with Fooducate, you scan items at the grocery store, and it will tell you just how healthy they are. 7 apps that could mean a healthier you. I'm Marty Salt reporting.
Well, almost all of these are good for iPhones and Androids, but some are only good for iPhones. The American Heart Association's Pocket First Aid and CPR and the American Academy of Pediatrics Kids Doc cost $1.99, but all the rest are free. Well, the child that was killed in a driveway on Blosser Ranch Road last week has been identified.
The 4-year-old was Dallin Chandler. The Clark County coroner has ruled the death an accident. Chandler was fatally injured after he and his grandfather reportedly were struck on January 8th by a moving vehicle in the driveway of their home on West Blosser Ranch Road. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies were called to the property just after noon for a report of a vehicle versus pedestrian accident. Upon further investigation, police said Chandler had been left in the vehicle running when it was parked in the driveway. The truck then reportedly began to move, and the adult male on scene was struck and injured when he ran over to attempt to stop the car. Police said Chandler then attempted to get out of the moving vehicle and was struck and injured as well. Mercy Air landed on scene and flew Chandler to the UMC Trauma Center in Las Vegas, where he succumbed to his injuries. The man was taken to Desert View Hospital. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
A $1.1 trillion compromise spending bill that funds the government through September won approval today from the Republican-led U.S. House and now goes to the Senate for consideration. Well, a $1.1 trillion compromise spending bill that funds the government through September won approval today from the Republican-led U.S. House and now goes to the Senate for consideration. The appropriations measure, approved 359 to 67, would roll back some past spending cuts, raise federal workers' pay, and touch the everyday life of all Americans. Well, Jack Sanders, owner of Sanders Family Winery, was the guest speaker at the Pahrump Valley Historical Museum on Saturday.
We're going to speak, since we're in a historical venue, we're going to speak about the history of grape growing and the history of winemaking in the state of Nevada. I've been out here since 1985, and we founded Pahrump Valley Winery in 1988, and of course I sold that, and we started Sanders Family Winery just a few years ago, and so we're going to talk about all of that today too.
Sanders Family Winery there on Kellogg Road is a big tourist attraction, isn't it? You have a lot of events that are held there.
Yes, and again, wineries are no longer just wineries today. As I said before, we're in the tourism business, and in order to be in the tourism business, we're also in the entertainment business. So we designed our winery so that the courtyard would actually become an amphitheater, and we named it after my wife, Betsy, the Betsy Sanders Theater for the Performing Arts. And entertainment is so much fun. So we do everything from concerts, from jazz to blues to Broadway musicals. We start off, I think we kick off with Kiwanis Club's Laughing Under the Stars, and they'll be bringing comedians in who have been on most of the major nighttime television shows, Comedy Central, things of that nature, so about 2 months out. But that starts April 24th and 25th.
For more information on Sanders Family Winery and book it and tours and everything, where can they go? Where can they call?
Oh, they can call us at the winery anytime, 775-727-1776. 1776, a very, very important date. That's why we chose that, because it is the beginning of our country. So we chose 1776 as our telephone number. And, of course, the winery's located at 3780 East Kellogg Road. Pretty easy to find.
You have a website, too, right?
We do, and that's sanderswinery.com.
All right, folks, we'll keep it here because we're going to have more local news for you after these messages.